ChezPride and welcome to another video on my channel. So today I want to do my very end of Pride Month video. So I hope everyone had a great Pride Month, whether you got to go to Pride or not. Actually, the area I live in, they don't have Pride in Pride Month. It's like in September. If I wanted to go to Pride, I'd have to go all the way to Atlanta. And unless I'm going to the Renaissance Festival or something I just really want to go to, I avoid Atlanta at all costs. And considering I can just go to Pride at a Pride Festival in September, that's fine. I can just do Pride on my channel. Because I'm that type of person. I did do a Pride Month towards the beginning of the month. It was like a create a sim video. It was like kind of a create a rainbow sim type challenge. And I really enjoyed doing that. And so I wanted to put that sim in my world. And what perfect way to do that than to create a rainbow apartment. I really don't know how to describe it besides as a rainbow apartment. You just saw me put the wall colors in. Like, the main living area is just, like, completely rainbow. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, the walls, at least. And the furniture kind of correlates with the whole rainbow thing. There's also a lot of white as well. So, there's that. The bedrooms, of course, aren't rainbow, but the main living area is. So, I like to represent the LGBT community. Obviously, because I am a part of the LGBT community, I identify as demi-pansexual. And it's not something I talk about a lot, so I like to specifically have these videos to talk about it. Because, like, granted, I have a lot of LGBT-friendly content on my channel. I mean, I have a whole, like, Lesbian Lover 100 Baby Challenge, which obviously has, that shows homosexuality. A lot of my Let's Plays shows homosexuality. But the way I see it, being demi-pansexual is just kind of a part of me. So it's not something I'm always like, hey, over here, I'm demi-pansexual, like, woohoo. Which, I'm not saying that's wrong if you do that. Like, go ahead, show your stuff, like, show you're gay. Like, literally my best friend is, like, one of the top drag queens in my area, so I can't really say that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong at all. It's just who I am, and, like, yeah. So, I have because of that reason, I've really never talked about my coming out story on my channel, I don't think. So I wanted to take this time to kind of tell you, it's not too big of a story, honestly. Like, so, let me give you a little background on kind of where I come from. So I have a lot of LGBT people in my family. Like, my uncle's gay, my mom is bi, my sister is pansexual as well, and there's a couple more as well, but I don't want to. Those are like the openly gay people in my family. And, like, so I just kind of, with my grandmother, my grandma was one of the main ones who raised me. She is a very religious person, and so, like, homosexuality was a very taboo subject, especially since I was the youngest in my family. Like, my sister is the second youngest, and she's 11 years older than me. So, I was born after everyone. Like, I didn't have any cousins near my age or anything. So, I was very sheltered. Everything was kind of hidden from me, but I saw it growing up. Like, after my dad died, I saw my mom dating girls. My sister pretty much always had a girlfriend. She's actually always in a polyamorous relationship, so I always saw her dating males and females at the same time. So, and I've always just kind of known that I was attracted to both males and females, so I thought it was normal. So the first time I had the question asked, what sexuality are you, was 7th grade. Which, granted, that's probably a pretty young age to come out as, but I didn't know what that meant. So I asked, and all I was told about was gay, straight, and bi. And granted, this was like 8-9 years ago now, education on LGBT community in general, just sexualities and homosexual sex education was not a thing. It just was not a thing. It was not very well known, especially to middle schoolers. So I just came out as bi because that's just what I identified as, and that's when I realized that different sexualities are things. And later on, as I guess, like, sex education and, like, all that education on homosexuality came out, is when I realized I was demi-pansexual. So it kind of, like, changed the more I learned about it. And, I mean, I didn't really have a lot of harshness from my friends. Of course, I was bullied for it because, hello, I live in the South. And my family kind of doubted me at first, like, and my grandma was kind of disappointed in me, but actually my grandma learned to accept LGBT community, and now she actually stands up for us, and she's our ally. I mean, granted, I am her favorite, like, not to brag, but I am my grandma's favorite. So it's actually really cool that I got to show her and, like, change her point of view on it. Because honestly, I don't think, of course I don't think, but it's not something you should be ashamed of. It's honestly not something I feel like you should hide. And that kind of brings me to my final point, is I know that Pride Month is supposed to be about celebrating people that have come out and celebrating your sexuality. But I like to send a positive message to the people that have not come out yet. Because I know it can be hard. I mean, it was a little hard for me. Like, my mom was like, you're not bisexual, you're trisexual. And I was, like I said, really bullied for it. But I know it can be harder, way harder for other people. And some people may not be in a safe environment. If you're not in a safe environment, I'm not saying you should come out to the people that you think might harm you or kick you out, but find someone that you can tell, because I really do think it's worth it to be able to be yourself, because it's honestly just a part of who you are. It's not something you should be ashamed of. It's part of you, and you should be proud of it. And that's my whole message there. Because I feel like everyone should be comfortable in their own skin enough to be like, yes, this is who I am, and this is what we're going to do. And to me, that is what we are celebrating during this time of Pride in the month of June. Which honestly, I feel like it should be celebrated all year round. You should just kind of celebrate who you are and be you. And if you have come out, that's great. I totally support you. So thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you like this apartment. I uploaded it to the gallery as a room build, so you can go download it there. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!